and welcome to day 24 of Awesome Adventures. Real talk, I am in a pretty miserable mood this morning. I did not sleep very well. The tent style was not comfortable in the slightest. I will do a whole review on the tent style. It's not this video, it'll come later. But in addition to not sleeping well and the tent style being uncomfortable, it got really cold last night, so I've been cold, and I think had it just been one of those things, I would have been fine, but the combination pushed me over the edge, and I'm in a pretty horrendous mood, to be quite frank. Right now, we are going to the village to go and try to find some hot coffee, something more satisfying than oatmeal for breakfast, and then we will start our adventures for the day, because we still have a lot we're gonna do and we want to do, but first order of business is to correct my mood. Yeah, I am not a natural camper, so to speak. I definitely have my luxurious preferences of a warm bed and a shower. But I've been doing pretty well on this trip so far, and today is not one of those days. Not every day when you're traveling is going to be great, especially when you're doing it on the cheap, when you're camping. You will just have bad days, and I feel like it's not fair for me to pretend that every day is perfect when it's not. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully this is just a couple hours of terribleness, but stay tuned and come along with our adventures today to find out if my theory is true. It's been a rough morning, but now we are heading to the Banff Hot Springs for a little bit of swimming in some warm water because I think we're both still really cold despite our wonderful hot coffee. Quick dip in the hot springs, which I was expecting more of like a Japanese onsen style, so it was a bit weird, and we were probably the youngest people there by about 20 years. But it was the first time that we were warm in a while, and you can't really put a price on that because that felt great. Anyway, now we're on to some hopefully more active explorations. As a town, it kind of felt like the Disney version of Canada. If you've ever been to Epcot at Disney World, they have a Canada section, and I'm pretty sure I just saw its inspiration. So, origin story! Anyway, we are heading back towards our campground now. We're gonna try to go to Lake Moraine for the second time, and we'll see if we get in. We made it to Moraine Lake, which was the whole reason I wanted to come to Banff. I had seen pictures and read about this lake, and it was the thing that introduced me to this national park. So I'm really happy. The water is incredibly blue. There are glaciers, there are mountains. I am so thrilled that we finally made it here. And another day has come to an end. We went to the hot springs today, we wandered around the village of Banff, and we went to go see Lake Moraine, my whole motivation for wanting to come to Banff in the first place. It's been a great day. We're gonna cook some dinner at camp right now, turn in early because we have a big day ahead of us tomorrow. So make sure that you are subscribed so that you don't miss any of my daily videos. And in the meantime, go make some of your own awesome adventures.